I am Esther, once known as Hadassah. I never imagined that I could become a queen, let alone a savior to my people. As I approach the king's throne, uninvited, I feel the weight of my people's fate on my shoulders. But how did I, a simple Jewish orphan, come to this moment? I was raised by my cousin Mordecai, living a quiet life among my people. We lived in Susa, the capital of Persia, under the rule of King Xerxes. Our lives were simple, but we held fast to our faith and traditions. Then came the day when I was taken to the palace, chosen to be part of the king's harem. The palace was a world away from everything I knew, opulent, intimidating, filled with intrigue. Mordecai warned me to keep my identity a secret. "Do not reveal your people or your kindred," he said. I was terrified, but I obeyed. I learned to navigate the complex world of the court. Months passed, and to my surprise, I found favor with the king. I became queen, but I felt like an imposter, always hiding who I truly was. The weight of my secret was heavy, but I carried it for the safety of my people. Then Haman, the king's advisor, rose to power. He was a proud and cruel man. Haman demanded that everyone bow to him, but Mordecai refused, staying true to our faith. Enraged, Haman plotted to destroy not just Mordecai, but all the Jews in the kingdom. When I heard of this evil plan, my heart froze with fear. Mordecai urged me to intercede, saying, "Who knows, perhaps you have come to royal dignity for just such a time as this." His words echoed in my mind. Could this be why I had become queen? But the law was clear. To approach the king uninvited meant certain death, unless he extended his golden scepter. I was terrified. How could I risk everything? But how could I not? I asked all the Jews to fast and pray for me for 3 days and nights. I would do the same. On the third day, I put on my royal robes. My hands trembled as I prepared myself. As I walked towards the king's inner court, each step felt like a lifetime. I thought of my people, of Mordecai, of all that was at stake. I realized if I perished, I perished. My people's lives were worth the risk. As I entered the king's presence, my heart pounded. Would he accept me? Would he listen? To my relief, he extended his scepter. "What is it, Queen Esther? What is your request?" In that moment, I found my voice. I revealed my identity and Haman's wicked plan. The king was enraged at Haman's deceit. Our people were saved and Haman was punished. The tables had turned. The day meant for our destruction became a day of deliverance. From that day forward, we celebrate Purim, remembering how close we came to destruction and how faith and courage saved us. We feast, we give gifts to one another and to the poor, remembering our joy and gratitude. I learned that sometimes we must risk everything to stand up for what's right. That our identity, our faith, our heritage, these are not burdens, but sources of strength. And that even in the darkest times, hope can arise from unexpected places. This is the story of Purim, a testament to the strength we find when we embrace who we are and stand together. It reminds us that each of us has the power to make a difference, to change the course of history. May it inspire courage in all who hear it for generations to come. And may we always remember that sometimes we are placed in positions of influence for a greater purpose than we can imagine.